astrocyte cells, they're part of the yellow circuit and the connective tissue through the whole body, because they are connective tissue, but they have this strong connection to the higher self. And the base potency for that in the pelvis is the erectile tissue in the penis and the erectile tissue of the clitoris, and we'll be using that as a base energy to rise up through that circuit and to heal the astrocyte cells. I'll just show you a clitoris so you can get an idea of the clitoris. I wonder if I've got a pelvis around to demonstrate this. Oh, there's one. Fancy that. There's the pelvis. So here's a clitoris. The vagina would be that way up. The vagina is in here. And it's a bit large. It's a bit large for this pelvis. But here you have the pubic arch here, and the clitoris is in here. Now, originally in the anatomy books, they used to do this about 1/10 of the size, until a certain lady really started complaining and saying it's not like that at all. And it took them until 2007 to actually reinstate the proper size of the clitoris. There's something to do, I think, with holding down female sexuality there, but at the same time they held down male sexuality, because the stem of the penis, what we'll be working with for the men, not this bit here, but it does the same thing. It travels inwardly, it comes down centrally and then travels in right down to the sit bones, and this whole area where it mirrors the clitoris, that is kind of the base energy for the erectile tissue of the penis, and then it also comes out through the stem, but it mirrors the clitoris for the women. And will be, for that particular circuit, the yellow circuit, this is the base energy in the pelvis, and that rises up, and right, there's all sorts of things in that circuit, but right at the top it's the astrocyte cells. For the fire circuit, it's the ovaries and testes, the uterus and prostate, and again, where it will relate to the heart. There's lots of other organs in that, but that rises up. It's the front of the face, the front of the jaw, it's inside the nasal passageways, it's the front of the cranium, but that is the capillaries through the brain, so we'll be opening that. Then the fire circuit, and then the yellow energies as well, and the deep dark energies there, the bones. The actual cranial C, that's the lung circuit, and we may be the sexual center for the lung circuit in the pelvis is actually the rectum, which also has a sexual energy that rises. We may work with that as well, just see what there is time for and what naturally fits into that as we are doing it. We have got both. If you want to go into that in more detail, next week we're working with the deep dark energies, or deep earth energy. It relates to the pancreas, the liver, gallbladder, duodenum. It's a real deep connection to the earth. And then the week after, we're starting the webinar for the fire circuits, the heart, the hara, the small intestines, ovaries, testes, uterus, prostate, but also energy points through the whole body to do with the thyroid, the thalamus area of the brain. But yeah, we do that in much greater depth in those.